Hi everybody, it's Jeff Post here, and it is September 29th, 2013. It's about a week since I posted the last video online, the quick introductory video, and so that got about 12 views. Now, that's not too bad. Really, when I look at my reach on Facebook from a marketing perspective, I've got a little over 100 friends, and of those 100 friends, about 30 or so have become friends of the Bleeding Hearts Cooking Hour, and then out of those, I'd say 9 to 12 probably actually watched the video. And so those those percentages may seem small, but they're actually not so bad. And so I didn't necessarily feel like shooting another segment this morning, but how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. So that's really what this winter is all going to be about, with as far as the show goes. I mean, I don't have everything figured out just yet. I've got a lot of growing to do with it, and that's really what I intend on using these winter months to do. Each episode of the Bleeding Hearts Cooking Hour costs about, if I'm going to get it edited, it costs pretty close to $1,000 a shot, and that's not too bad. A lot of mainstream shows cost a lot more than that to shoot one episode. And the other reason that it costs so much is there's a lot of editing involved, because the episodes are going to be so long. The Bleeding Hearts Cooking Hour, the title is apropos. That's really how long I want the show to be. Common wisdom would tell you, from a YouTube perspective, that you want your shows to be about 20 minutes long, which I don't know if that is just bleed over from standard sitcom TV, where each episode is a half hour long and then you've got commercial breaks in there, which makes it out to be about 20 minutes, or if it has something to do with file size restrictions that YouTube has in place. But what it doesn't really matter. I mean, that's kind of the standard common practice, is 15 to 20 minutes per episode. But I don't want for my show to be restricted in that way by YouTube, and so I'm gonna make them. They're gonna be an hour long. It takes about shooting a full standard episode with the guests takes about usually 2.5 to 3 hours, and so whittling down all of that footage into 1 hour isn't going to be that bad. And I want the show to have enough time for a narrative structure to develop within each episode, and that takes time. Like good cooking, like a lot of things, you have to really invest the time and let it kind of air out. That's why even these little segments that I do, the last one was upwards of 6 minutes long. Again, common marketing wisdom would tell you, oh no, you want a 1.5 minute promo, bing bang pow. Well, that's not how I work. So I requested, when I posted the video, that you ask questions. Again, the video didn't have an incredible amount of reach, but I came up with a few questions that I thought maybe you should have asked. Let's see here. Again, learning process. Bear with me. I guess I answered a couple of those questions earlier, but what would I have to do as far as being a guest goes? Not a lot. Just come ready and open to to eat the food, and you might be a little bit nervous on camera. That's fine. I know I am a lot, but I plan on working on that. I plan on working on my elocution and just my general speaking, so that I'm not saying quite so much, so on and so forth. If you could, we'll see about maybe having the guests bring a love spoon over, because one of the things that I'm going to do with the show is each time we shoot an episode, I hang a love spoon up on the hallway of the house, and that's just you know, to kind of commemorate the episode. And you know, I'll talk more about love spoons on the next episode, which is shooting October 19th, and we still need guests for that. You know, I haven't heard from anybody yet, but you know, if all else fails, I'll just hunt a couple of you two down, and you know, we'll go from there. But yeah, the menu is still surprise for that show, and you know, look, I don't know if you're wondering, you know, if you know, maybe seen the invite for the Facebook page, or if you saw last week's video or anything like that, and you were wondering, well, you know, how serious is Jeff about this? I'm very serious about it. On a scale of 1 to 10, we're rated to 10. So, you know, yeah, I hope to hear from you soon. And you know, if you like what you see here, go ahead and give it a share on your Facebook page. And there will be more coming on the next episode. I'm going to shoot a quick segment that involves composting, and that's really all that I'll tell you about that for now. But anyways, love y'all. Have a good one.